Hello, and welcome to Podcast Growth Tactics by Potter, your essential guide to elevating your podcasting journey. We're the people behind Potter, a premier podcast analytics and enrichment platform. Whether you're a podcasting pro or just hitting record for the first time, we're here to arm you with practical tips and innovative strategies. From email marketing and SEO to interviews, paid ads, and beyond, we've got you covered. Plus, we'll help you fine-tune your show, connect with your audience, and craft content that truly resonates. Our insights are grounded in data. With over 1 billion data points from podcasts across the globe, we're privy to what truly works in the podcasting universe. Before we kick off, we'd like to share a unique aspect of our podcast. This show is AI generated based on insights found from the Potter team. We're embracing the power of technology to bring you the most relevant and actionable podcasting insights. If you enjoy our show, we'd be thrilled if you could leave us a review on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Podchaser, or your preferred podcast platform. Your feedback fuels our growth and helps us reach more podcasters like you. Today, we're diving deep into the strategies and techniques for leveraging the immense power of social media to grow your podcast. With a sea of content out there, it's imperative to make your podcast stand out. So let's get started. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn are a goldmine for podcast creators. With millions of users active daily, these platforms offer an opportunity to significantly boost your podcast's reach, attract new listeners, and build a loyal community. The first step in social media marketing, however, is defining your target audience. By understanding who your listeners are, you can tailor your messaging and content to resonate with them, thereby ensuring they find real value in your podcast. Now, when you're setting up your podcast on social media platforms, it's crucial to establish a consistent brand identity. Your podcast's brand should include a unique logo, a color palette that's pleasing to the eye, and a well-defined brand voice. The more consistent you are across your social media profiles, the easier it becomes for your audience to recognize and connect with your podcast. Next, let's talk about content, the king of social media. Your aim should be to create engaging content that not only holds the attention of your audience, but is also shareable. This could be in the form of visual elements like audiograms, quote cards, and behind-the-scenes photos. You can also share teasers of upcoming episodes or pose questions to your listeners to foster interaction. When posting on social media, don't forget to incorporate relevant hashtags. They are an excellent tool for increasing your podcast's discoverability. By using hashtags related to your podcast's niche, you can attract users who are genuinely interested in your content, thereby growing your audience base. Another potent strategy to boost your podcast's visibility is to collaborate with influencers and industry experts. By inviting them as guests on your podcast, you are introducing their audience to your podcast and adding credibility to your content. It's a win-win for both parties involved. Engagement is the heart of social media. Responding promptly to comments, direct messages, and mentions helps you foster a sense of community around your podcast. It's also beneficial to ask for feedback and show genuine interest in your listeners. This creates loyal fans who will share and promote your podcast, amplifying your reach even further. Now, have you considered cross-promoting with other podcasts? It's a powerful strategy that allows you to tap into new listener pools and gain exposure from established podcasts. Think about podcasts that have a similar target audience but cover different topics, and see how you can work together to benefit each other. It's also essential to track and analyze social media analytics to measure the success of your efforts. Platforms like Facebook Insights, Instagram Insights, and Twitter Analytics provide valuable data on engagement, reach, and audience demographics. By understanding these insights, you can refine your content strategy and understand your audience's preferences better. Let's move on to making your podcast easily shareable. Embed social sharing buttons on your podcast website or show notes, and include call to actions within your episodes, encouraging listeners to share. And don't forget to integrate compelling CTAs in your social media posts, podcast descriptions, and episode outros. CTAs are a powerful way to motivate your audience to engage further with your podcast. While organic reach is great, don't shy away from paid advertising on social media. Platforms like Facebook ads and Instagram ads offer powerful targeting options to reach your ideal audience. This can help you reach a broader audience quickly and efficiently. Additionally, consider creating a dedicated community for your podcast. This could be a private Facebook group, a Discord server, or a membership site. A strong community fosters deeper connections, promotes word-of-mouth promotion, and results in long-term podcast growth. Finally, maximize your podcast's reach by repurposing your content for social media. Create short video clips, audiograms, quote images, or blog posts based on your podcast episodes. These pieces of content cater to users who prefer different types of content consumption, further increasing your podcast's reach. The secret ingredient to growing your podcast with social media marketing is consistency. Regularly sharing new episodes, engaging with your audience, and providing valuable content builds trust and credibility. Over time, your consistency will pay off with a loyal listener base. Growing your podcast with social media marketing is no cakewalk, but with a thoughtful approach, you can make a mark. By understanding your target audience, creating engaging content, leveraging influencers, and optimizing for social sharing, you can attract more listeners and increase your podcast's visibility. So get out there, engage with your audience, continuously measure your results, refine your strategy, and watch your podcast grow. And that wraps up another episode of Podcast Growth Tactics by Potter. We hope you found our tips and strategies useful in your podcasting journey. Remember, we're here to help you connect with your audience and elevate your show to new heights. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to leave us a review on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Podchaser, or your preferred podcast platform. Your feedback not only helps us improve, but it also helps other podcasters discover our show. For more insights and data-driven strategies, don't forget to check out Potter, your premier podcast analytics and enrichment platform.